Libra, we are pulling additional cards for you. I have been unpacking your energy. For those of you that are new, very warm welcome. I'm a psychic medium. I cover the astrology as well as your twin flame path. So if this is your vibe, come through. If you want to book in, the link is below. Now, I am pulling some additional cards because, as I mentioned, I was like, I've got to unpack this. Let's see what's going on. Now, you are entering the month of October. And you want your dreams to come true, but I do get this vivacious, rebellious kind of vibe coming through. It particularly could be because we do currently have the sun in Libra. We had the new moon in Libra. That was in September. And I just get this very vivacious vibe, and I think it's to do with your demeanor more. It's funny because it's like the term I'm hearing is rebel without a cause. Yeah, it's like out with the old, in with the new. It's rebel without a cause. So, yes, you might have gone through a stage where you were going, why haven't I got my life together? What have I done? Why do I keep falling victim to this circumstance? But I also feel that's going to turn around and it is going to become a lot better for you, especially when it does come to your hopes, dreams, and aspirations. But I also feel from a psychological point of view, potentially, you might have gone into that shadow work and been looking at how you felt, but also I'm hearing the term rebel without a cause. I'm also hearing the Rita Ora song, R.I.P. to the girl I used to be. And I feel it's more an analogy. None of us are innocent. We do make mistakes. There could be also something for some of you to do with your children where a new chapter is coming in. But I also get this vibe that you kind of, for a while there, I do feel you guys are like, gee, I'm cursed with the unlucky stick. And I feel there's this caution to the wind. But I do feel that what you're unpacking in the month of October is to gain that success in life, be it it's relating to your career, your love life. You're facing the shadow of potentials in life, the bad luck metaphorically. Some of you still could be in this loss and doubt, but I feel it's because you're working intuitively and you're guided to work intuitively, and also to keep the cards close to your chest, because I ultimately do feel this is turning around for you, but you're trying to, it feels like a recycle of a situation, a change of a situation, but you potentially could be a little bit nervous and a bit more susceptible to energy at this point in time. Now, I do feel you're kind of feeling like you got the evil eye on you. It's like, am I cursed? Why does this keep going wrong? Why do I keep hitting a stumbling block? So I feel you're trying to, especially if people are casting judgment on you through your transformation and change. And one individual in society that we know of that is Libra is Kim Kardashian. And if you have noticed, her style and her energy has really been coming through quite transformative. And, especially because we did have the moon in Libra, we are going to see in the vibration of, I would say, style really evolving through feminine energies, through in the fashion industry. So particularly it could be a very vivacious vibration that you're coming through with. You could get a few stares and jealousy projected your way. We'll move into clarifiers. You could piss some people off. Let's put it that way. Let's have a look. I also feel a love interest is like, something's changed with Libra here. Be it you're together or not, I feel this person is looking at you and they're thinking, okay, and I feel for some of you, you could be doing, be it you're single or couple, I feel whoever this person is, you're in two different lines of work. You have two different kind of styles of life and you're trying to merge those worlds. But I also feel this person is thinking about you quite heavily, in the mix of October 2022. Some of you are trying to change your financial situation around and you're trying to not be your own worst enemy. And I feel it's more to do with circumstances and shifts, but I do feel things picking up by mid-month for you. I'm also hearing the term with particular individuals, you're having to be cruel to be kind. Now, that doesn't have to be that you're going in like a narcissist. It more feels that, you're changing your patterns of how you dealt with trauma, how you dealt with other people's expectations. And I feel It is this notion that you can be taking on that you have to be cruel to be kind. It's like, okay, where do I come into the mix with this? Where do I stand in the picture? And I really do pick October being we versus me. And it can be done in a harmonized way. And you, as a fellow Libra, actually do have the capacity to achieve this. I feel some of you are going to get some gossip through the grapevine. Your cards keep falling on the floor. So I don't know, you're doing a bend it like Beckham, because whatever's falling down, you're picking up and you're recycling it. But I feel you're turning, all these songs are coming through for you. Lemonade, I'm hearing lemonade. So any hurt you had, you know, it's turning around. Others of you that are single, there could be a person from the past that is coming in and contacting you. Some of you are wondering whether they're single or couple. Regardless, I feel the PDF of what you're getting is, well, obviously there's trouble in Houston because this person would not be contacting me if it was all a bed of roses. You also could be changing friendship groups and the way that you are also communicating with this individual. You may get to a point that the communication goes from telephone to physically in the flesh, so to speak. But I feel you're going to trust your instincts when it does come to your creativity, your ability to bounce back. Also see a change in your diet and wellness this month. Yeah, it's like you know that this person, be it your couple or single, are going through a change and you're concerned about this love interest. Some of you that are asking, is that person going to go back to another individual? The answer is no. Some of you are wondering if you are going to be in a connection moving forward. Yes, for some of you, you may have this changed energy that is going to bring a brand new chapter into your love domain. And I also feel this is happening in your career sector as well. But it can be a joint union that you're moving into. But it's not to do with a fly-by-night. This is a more permanent vibration that you're moving into. And I feel if you're holding back, it's because you want to see physical movement and you're tired of the status quo at the moment. So you're meditating upon what these changes in your overall life as well as love needs to be. Yeah, casting a critical eye to get the magician energy. I feel by the full moon, I do feel this is going to change. I also feel for those of you that are running home-based businesses, I feel that also is coming into alignment for you near the full moon. But there's this nervousness here, and I do feel this will come up till mid-month for you guys. So you may have to really ride that wave. You're going to the rebel without a cause to RIP, the girl I used to be. And then you're jumping into, okay, let me look at the devil in the detail and think outside the box. I do feel at a foundation level, some of you are thinking, okay, what does the solar commitment look like? What does it need to be? You could also be feeling as though maybe a person is uncommitted and they're not having the attention towards you. But I feel they're actually internalizing something at the moment. I don't think this is about you. So I don't think it's anything you need to worry about, frankly. Okay, this is a brand new chapter, and I do feel it's going to take you to the next level for some of you. You may get engaged. For some of you, you may move from single to couple, but there is a direct transformation happening here nevertheless. If you are in a very unfulfilled relationship, this can be where you make a decision, but I feel you're really dissecting and changing for this brand new beginning. Yeah. Big changes around family and home. Some of you may hear that your children are growing. They could be having children. I'd say this will be more towards the end of the month though, but it's a new chapter. It's like those of you that have children, I feel they're going into a new chapter in their life. It can be a new way of relating to your children. But I also feel relating to your family, there's going to be an old situation that comes up that needs addressing, and it can be repaired. And some of you even can make up with your siblings. Okay, let's pull a Abraham Hicks card. I did feel very strongly that while you're investigating this new vibration of you to mid-month, which we are going to check in later, I feel you're kind of reviewing the old you and jazzing things up. And I feel while you're doing that, it can be a little bit of nonchalant. Looking after your wellness, changing your image, and, you know, getting yourself back in balance. I feel that's where it's taking you to the Star card and Tarot. And it's almost like you're getting your psychological vibration in balance, and you're realizing some manifestations are, how can we say it? You know, it's like when we're in disease, we create such. When we are in detachment and we're focusing on our hopes, goals, aspirations, and dreams for that attachment, we physically manifest that. I have complete control over my own thoughts. And so I think this is where you're coming into more harmony in your life, and you're doing things that bring you pleasure. This can be a lot of socialization for Libra. It can be, you know, letting your hair down, having fun, being in the moment. Some people may call you selfish in the month of October, but you're not going to care. The law of attraction responds to the vibration of my story. So I feel some of you could be reacting due to a situation. And it's almost like you're looking at going, well, if you want me to be different, how about you be different? Let's see. You can accomplish change in every experience, but you have to begin to see your world differently. You have to tell the story the way you want it to be rather than the way it is. When you choose a different a direction of your thoughts and conversations by the way they feel and think and speak them, then you belong. Then you begin deliberately offering that vibration, and it gets sent back to you. And it's funny, the butterfly effect, I really felt. And I'm hearing the, what's her name? Like a moth through the flame, burned by the fire. And I really do feel through this eclipse that's coming up, there is this rebirth in you. And it's like, it's so innocent, but it's brand new. I'm noticing how the hands are opened to say, look, Bali, stop. But it's, you know, openness, especially in certain cultures, the hand being open is an openness and honestness. And I feel from a spiritual point of view, you're giving it to Gaia and you're having this transformation. You're moving beyond the ego and you're having a transformation and you're trusting the process. And I do feel it's a butterfly effect. I do feel you're going to be in the magician energy, and to trust your intuition, because I do feel love, abundance, and wellness, as well as a brand new Libra coming through this month, is going to be seeing love and light. I'll check in with you mid-month. Take care, beautifuls, and I wish you the best.